Hello everyone, my name is Samruddhi and I welcome you all to the session number 182 of Chalk and Duster Toastmaster Club. Today, we gather not just to celebrate Women's Day but to honor the strength, resilience, and leadership of women who shape our world. So, today, I wish you a very happy International Women's Day. Let me reiterate the mission of our club, that is to create a supportive and creative environment. So, as Toastmasters, let's use this platform to amplify our voices so that we can break the stereotypes, admire our women, and support them. Before we embark on today's structured journey of learning and public speaking, here are a few important instructions. Please keep your microphone muted when not speaking to minimize background noise. Use the chat box for applause, encouraging comments, or questions. Also, avoid controversial topics to maintain the positive and inclusive environment. The session will be recorded so that we can introspect and learn more and refine our skills further. Closer to home, our very own president is setting an example of what true leadership looks like. So let's welcome our Madam President, Toastmaster Ravinder Kaur. She is indeed a powerhouse of knowledge and creativity, the author of 18 books, a prolific blogger with over 200 insightful pieces, and a distinguished doctorate in management. Her passion of leadership can be seen by the dual roles taken by her as a president and vice president, and also the education of esteemed Chalk and Duster Toastmaster Club. Please join me in extending a warm welcome. Over to you, our Madam President, Toastmaster Ravinder Kaur.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Samruddhi, for opening this wonderful meeting on the occasion of International Women's Day. And in the one frame, we three are the women's. So before saying anything, I will open this meeting number 182. I will share only one thing, what to say about the women. Within a woman, a man is conceived. He is engaged as well as married to a woman. And what a woman can do, he nurture, he create the future leaders. She is a source of future generation. So if I talk about Indian Sikh history, the founder of Sikhism, Shri Guru Nanak Dev Ji, he said, why call her bad? From whom kings are born? With this, I hand over the stage to none other than an seasonal Toastmaster, experienced in knitting the wonderful vocabulary, wonderful words, and create a chain of sentences. I love to hear from him. He belongs to an army background, not a family, but he is in army and still serving his country as well as serving this Toastmaster community from more than 4 years, as far as I know. Let's welcome Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Manoj Lenka. Over to you.
Thank you so much. And on a Women's Day, being handed over the stage is an honor. And let's begin with that. Chalk and Duster. How long we have been in existence, Madam Ravinder?
Since April 2022.
22, and I think we have completed about 4 years.
Sure.
And if this club is still existing, I repeat, if the club is still existing, the credit goes to, there is a father of the club, Raj Bharat. But if I say who is the mother of the club, it is Ravinder Kaur. Had she not been in the club could have been coffined by now. I'm not exaggerating. This is the truth. Had Madam Ravinder Kaur not been in the club could have been closed down by now. Since she is there, it is continuing. So that's the power of a woman. That's the nurture that she can give. That's the kind of affection, the love that she can give, the resilience. We lose our patience. As a man, I lose my patience. As a BP 2 years back, I lost my patience. But she never gave up that trust, that resilience. We talk about resilience. She showed that resilience. And that's what a woman is. That's the power of a woman. So a living example in front of us. So what to talk about women and their power on 8th of March that we celebrate Women's Day, International Women's Day. It all came into being when women started revolting that we need to have the right to vote. In most of these Western countries, they didn't have the right to vote. So it all started in a few European countries, then spread to Britain, then to USA, and slowly, once they revolted, they got the right to vote. We called it women's suffrage. And from there, Vladimir Lenin, he is honored to have constituted this day, March 8th, to be celebrated as Women's Day. As per the Google, it says Vladimir Lenin, the Russian leader, who said, let's celebrate Women's Day on March 8th. And then 1975, UN adopted this to be celebrated all around the world. So it is quite a 1917, Lenin talked about this, and 1975 only UN recognized this day to be celebrated throughout as International Women's Day. Now, the topic that I've chosen today, womb of humanity, sounds good, isn't it? Had a woman not been there, I couldn't be seated over here talking this all whatever nonsense that I'm talking about. None of us would be here. The mother of mankind, the womb of mankind is a woman. She not only gives us birth, she nurtures us. Can I dream of an existence without a woman? Woman the mother, woman the sister, woman the wife, and above all, Mother Nature, who nurtures us without asking anything in return. You pluck flowers, it doesn't crumble. You throw stone at the tree, it gives you luscious fruits. It's water, it's air, a life-giving. So that's what woman stands for. With that as the background today, you all know about this. I won't be talking about this. I'll rather delve into few world-class literatures and how they have carved the image of a woman. So that I'll be subsequently coming in. Currently, let's get into the meeting proper. We have got three segments to start with. There's prepared speakers, and we have two great speakers who will be enthralling us today with their talk. And then we'll be having the TTM segment, which will be evaluated. It's a project that Madam Ravinder is going to conduct today, and it will be evaluated. And third segment is that of evaluation. And the most important part that somebody plays is the evaluator. So today's general evaluator is somebody who shows resilience. Yes, very constantly coming and swaying and see the progress is making every meeting. It is tangible, it is seen the way he is making progress from meeting to meeting. So I give the stage presence to Toastmaster Gaurav to tell about his role and, of course, introduce his tag role players.
Thank you, Toastmaster Manoj, and your introduction is definitely making me nervous. So, anyway, a warm welcome to everybody, and I welcome you for a very special session for today's because today is a very auspicious day, Women's Day, and great introduction that has been given by our Tmod Toastmaster Manoj on this topic. So there is a lot of information what he has said, shared what I was not aware of. So thanks for that. But nevertheless, coming to the activities of today. So today I will be performing the role of the general evaluator, and as a general evaluator, it is my responsibility to take care of the proceedings of the meeting from end to end. So with this is a big task, and I cannot do this task alone. So I have three pillars with me: tag, timer, R counter, and grammarian. So I will I would like to call the timer, who is Toastmaster Danish, to please share his roles and responsibilities for conducting today's meeting. Toastmaster Danish.
Thank you, Toastmaster Gaurav. A very good evening, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. Today, I will play the role of timer. As a timer, I am responsible for keeping time throughout the session. For prepared speech round, I will show the green card at 5 minutes, yellow card at 6 minutes, and red card at 7 minutes. For a table topic session, I will show the green card at 1 minute, yellow card at 1 minute and 30 seconds, and red card at 2 minutes. For the valuation section, I will show the green card at 2 minutes, yellow card at 2 minutes and 30 seconds, and red card at 3 minutes. Please note, there is a grace period 30 seconds for all the speakers. That includes prepared speaker, table topic speaker, and the evaluator. And I will present my report at the end of the meeting when called upon by the general evaluator. So thank you. This is all about myself. Thanks, and back to you, general evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Danish, for explaining your rules. Timer is the key. Now, the next pillar is the R counter. So basically the improvement. So today the R counter is being taken care by Toastmaster Samriddhi. Samriddhi, can I call you to explain your roles and responsibility for today? Over to you, Toastmaster Samriddhi.
Thank you, Toastmaster Gaurav. So once again, hello to everyone. The purpose of the R counter is to note the words and sound that are used as a pause filler by anyone who speaks. So during the meeting, I will listen to the words and keep the count of inappropriate expressions such as well. So, these are basically the repetitive words and they sound like uh, um, I will also note when the speaker repeats a word or phrase. This means it is called as a double crutch. So all the best to all the speakers today. I will present my report when called upon during the meeting. Over to you, Toastmaster Gaurav.
Thank you, Toastmaster Samriddhi, for beautifully explaining the role of our counter for today's meeting. R plays a very important role. Stay cautious. Now, the next most important pillar for today's meeting, that is the grammarian. So I request Toastmaster Vijay, can he share his roles and responsibilities for today's meeting?
Good evening to all of you. I'm Toastmaster Vijay Kumar. Now, I'm the grammarian for tonight. The role of the grammarian is to make note of any errors in pronunciation, any errors in sentence structure, and also to record any good phrases or idioms, phrasal verbs which are uttered during the course of the meeting. The grammarian's role is to make sure that the standard of English used is of an acceptable standard or a high standard as required by Toastmasters International. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vijay. Would you like to introduce us with the word of the day or a quote of the day which you want the speakers should use?
Just hang on, please.
No, these Take your time.
The theme is Womb of Humanity. I can't see the word of the day.
That is to be circulated by the grammarian. So you have the option, you can choose any as per your wish list and challenge the Toastmasters for today's meeting to use it as much as possible in today's conversation. So you are the king for that.
Since the womb of humanity, let's use the word Genesis. The genesis of us human beings. The mother of all of us, the father of all of us. If you go to mythologies, you find several of them. We know Adam and Bibi. You go to Northern Europe, there is Ask and Embla. You go to the Hebrews, Adam and Eve. Many societies around the world have some sort of genesis. There's always a mother and father. You cannot create. And as you know, Toastmaster Manoj, we are both Brahma Kumars. Who's Adi Dev and who's Mata? So they are the ancestor souls. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vijay. And I think you have introduced us with a very powerful word. It will be challenging for all Toastmasters to use as much as possible. I'll encourage that we should use the word Genesis in our speeches, in our context, as much as possible to make ourselves and our Toastmaster Vijay happy when he presents his report at the end of the meeting. So I will be presenting the final evaluation report after all these speeches and the table topics, because evaluation is one of the important segments where we seek improvements. Now with this, I hand it back to Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Manoj, for taking this interesting session on this very special day forward. Toastmaster Manoj, over to you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Now, a question for the audience. Who said, what does eternity matters to me? To lose the touch of flowers and a woman's hand, that's the supreme separation. What does eternity matters to me? To lose the touch of flowers and a woman's hand, that is the supreme separation. It is said by a Nobel laureate in literature. He is a French nationality. 1957, he got Nobel Prize for Literature. One of my very favorite novelists. One of his book is The Outsider. I've given you so many clues. Is Albert Camus. One of his famous novels is The Outsider, not a very voluminous book. If you get a chance, read that. I like this quote when he says, yes, to lose the touch of flowers and a woman's hand is the supreme separation. Now, before you proceed and kickstart the mechanics of the first meeting, we see a lot of great people have joined us today. Guest Isup, could you take a minute to tell us something about you? You have to unmute and speak.
Hi, I'm
Hi.
Yusuf Chandra. I come from Indonesia, and my club is Maranatha University Toastmasters Club. I'm happy to be here with all of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Welcome and be a part of this journey. Next, we have Srikanth. DTM Srikanth, would you take a minute to tell us something about you? Or maybe your thought on Women's Day? You are on mute. We cannot hear you.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening, Toastmaster Manoj. Wishing all the wonderful women who have joined us this evening a very wonderful, blessed, and a very prosperous Women's Day. In fact, I always believe that 365 days of a year is a Women's Day. And my thought about Women's Day is that we really can't find anything that is negative about a woman. If you look at it from the perspective of the creation, there is nothing which is negative, because I truly believe not a single woman can destroy anything on this planet Earth, because they are the creators. They are blessed to bring life onto the earth. So when you have that kind of a blessing, that kind of a very powerful thing with your disposal, it is always going to be a better place when women are around, because truly the world today needs leaders who are being led by women. Nations and associations and all kind of big gatherings needs women's leadership, because women's leadership not just begins outside of our home, but it begins from within. So truly it is a woman who can change the face of this earth and make this planet a beautiful place, especially for men to live and prosper. She is the creator, and we say she is the Shakti. She is the creator, the sustainer, and never she's going to be a destroyer. A woman is truly empowered, because inside a woman, MEN is hidden. You cannot find men without women being there. So wish you all a very happy Women's Day. I'm so happy, and I love listening to Toastmaster Manoj when he takes up the Tmod role. Thank you very much, and back to you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Those beautiful words really resounded and recharged all of us. Thank you. Thank you so much. Next, we have got Ikra Bisma. Could you please come on camera and tell us something about you? We'd love to hear from you. Yeah, great.
Hi everyone, I'm Ikra Basma. I'm from Pakistan and I'm a student of international relations and member of Pakistan's Prime Minister's National Youth Council. And happy Women's Day to all the lovely ladies out there. And yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for being here today evening. And next, we have got another woman leader. Not only Chalk and Duster has a woman leader. We have got Area Director Toastmaster Roma. Toastmaster Roma, could you tell us something and also throw some light on today's importance?
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Manoj. And let me tell you, they say it's only one day was a woman day, but the way you explicitly, when I entered, I was hearing DTM was talking about, that a man is not complete without a woman. And essentially, this is a fact of life. We say, Shakti ke bina zindagi nahi hai, and that's what is been proven. And Chalk and Duster, and in fact our entire Toastmaster is pretty, you'll see it's more of the women leader and women centering. It is the Shakti of this Toastmaster, or the women, is making entire 100 years come through. And in your case, I can see Ravinder is one of them, which is where she is pulling everyone. So Tanisha, the emerging star that I can see over here. So kudos to all of you for bringing this Shakti and carrying it forward into the frame of Toastmasters. All the best.
Thank you so much, Area Director Roma Tripathi. We wish that you stay on and give your valuable feedback at the end.
Sure.
Anyone else left? Okay, I think we have covered all the new guests. Now, kickstart the meeting proper. Today, we have got two speakers, and the first speaker is Toastmaster Gaurav, and I'll be evaluating him. Toastmaster Gaurav gives a 5 to 7 minute speech, and there he has to talk about how change is very, very important, change management. And when change happens, we need to adjust, we need to accept, and we need to embrace change. And within 5 to 7 minute timer to note 5 to 7 minutes, He's going to share his experience of either making a change somewhere or getting himself changed, getting metamorphosed. So let's hear the story of the change. Now, the title, Change the Only Constant. Toastmaster Gaurav, change the only constant. The floor is for you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Manoj. And today I am attempting my level 4 project 1 speech on change management. Oh, again we have to rework everything. Why? We have established a new system few days back. Now the management is again asking for a upgraded version of the system. Why this is happening every 2 years? As a finance person, it becomes very stressful. Hey Gaurav, why are you under stress? Boss, we have upgraded a system 2 years back. And again, there is a mandate from the corporate that we have to update the system again. That is part of the normal process. But why you are under stress? I am recollecting the old stories when I have to rework the entire process mapping for each of the activities, and then we have to revalidate. My dear friend Gaurav, listen. If you are under stress, that means you are improving. My boss left. Then I was thinking, why I was under stress? This is the normal course of the business. Every organizations are upgrading themselves as per the new requirement which is happening across the world. After thinking a lot, I thought it is the change that is making me under stress. But why? Because it is going to create a challenging and uncomfortable situation. As a human being, we have the tendency that we enter into a comfort zone and we want to relax over there. But if anything which is pushing you for an uncomfortable situation, that means there is a change and there is an improvement that is going to happen. Change definitely creates a stress, but it is for the improvement. I recollect my first project. I joined the organization in September, and I was thrown into the one of the biggest project of the system upgradation. That was the SAP. So we were getting upgraded from Sunnet to the SAP, and entire chain people who have been working with the Sunnet system for last 30 years, they were very resistant for this SAP system. They were saying we have been working here with this system for last 30 years. It has been working very fine. Then why management is changing? Again, that was a question to me. I asked this question to my manager. Boss, if everything is running fine, then why you are changing it? He said, listen, my dear friend, the system on which we are working can only feed 1,000 people. But if we accept this change, we can feed 5,000 people. So what is important? Feeding 1,000 or 5,000? Because we are growing, we'll be hiring more people. Then I recollect this change is having a positive mindset. It ensures the continuity of jobs for everybody. This ensures that we give employment to more new people. That was the positive motivation for me to accept the change, and I have to push myself day and night for this SAP implementation of my organization. And believe me, it was a great experience. As a fresher, you have to validate all the system and processes of the organization. So a person who gets that experience in 10 to 15 years, I was having that experience within 2 years timeline. But why I was able to? Because I was able to accept the change what is going to happen and accepted the challenges that is going to come because of this change. So for any change, it is important that you have the acceptance mindset. But nevertheless, change is the only thing which happens to everybody. But important thing is that while doing our change management, we should analyze the circumstances first. We should be clear with the objectives that we want to achieve with this change. If the objectives is not clear, people will not be motivated for this change. Then we have to consider the options. What can be the possible options we can have? If this plan fails, what can be the option B to mitigate that changes? Then it is very important that we see the historical trend. We collect and analyze the data. It gives the historical trend of achieving the end objective. Then one of the important things is that whenever you have done a change, it is important to monitor its progress. But how do we do that? In a lean methodology that we implement, it is very important that the change what we do is to be monitored and to be sustained for a period of at least 6 months. So we have to derive the matrices for all those changes, and we have to closely monitor the progress until that change is sustained. And one of the most important things is that we should have a solid communication plan for all the changes that we are making. We want to give a positive message for any changes that we want to get it implemented. There would be resistance, there will be individual resistance, there would be group resistance, but we should allow time and we should give a proper negotiation or in terms of the understanding of the buyout of all the users of that change, all the people who are getting impacted of the change. The only thing which is constant in this world is change. If you are not changing, you are not moving. If you are not changing, you are not progressing. If you are not changing, you are not learning. So that is why the change is very important. Mahatma Gandhi said, the only thing which is constant in this world is the change. Be the change you want to see. Back to you, Toastmaster Manoj. Thank you.
Let's give a good round of applause for this great speaker. Wonderful delivery. So I give 1 minute to the evaluator while he compiles. Others can use the chat to give your feelings for the speaker, the first speaker. So use the chat, give your feedback to the first speaker, make him feel happy. Thank you, everybody. Now, back to the flow of the meeting. Now the second speaker is waiting to take on the stage. But before I call him on the stage, all the way from Malaysia, let's get on to the Blue Water veteran who is here today to take on a role. Thank you for being here and taking on this evaluation role. DTM PB, and he is also another backbone of this club. In fact, when the club was established, he was there. And he comes peeping in sometime or the other to give us that boost of energy and again vanish. Again, it will be back sometime. But thank you for giving us that boost whenever you come. It really enlightens us. So now I give the space to DTM PB to tell us the evaluation criteria for the second speaker.
Can you stop sharing for a moment? Because okay, thank you. Good evening to you all, and thank you very much, Master of Ceremonies, Toastmaster Manoj Lenka. Yes, it is happy to be back here with you all today, especially with a theme when we are celebrating International Women's Day. Now, let me remind you, Toastmasters organization, as a Toastmasters International, initially when it started, no female members were permitted. So from 1924 till 1973, it was not there. And from the year 1973, and that's also a revolutionary change. What Toastmaster did is permitting female enthusiasts to be the members of this wonderful organization. And from there on, it is a story of success. If you see the current leadership of Toastmasters International, from the international president to the newly elected regional advisors, you can see the female power which is pulling this organization together post-COVID scenario especially. So I take this opportunity to congratulate each and every one of you, especially to the female members of Toastmasters community and Chalk and Duster Toastmasters Club, and our guests as well. Great year ahead for you all. Now coming to the speaker is attempting from presentation mastery level 2, understanding communication style. The purpose of this project is for the member to learn about different communication styles and identify his or her primary style. The purpose of this project is for the member to share the impact of his or her style on others. I wish all the best to the speaker, and the time allocated is 5 to 7 minutes. Back to you, Master of Ceremonies.
Thank you so much. Now, second speaker is going to speak on understanding the power of social media for business. Toastmaster Vijay Kumar, understanding the power of social media for business. The stage is all yours.
We all use social media, and we use social media for various purposes. We use it for personal communication. We use it for sharing content with our friends and family, meeting new people, making friends with them. Even our politicians use social media like X and Facebook to communicate with the populace, both in our own countries and abroad. But we also use social media for business. So I'm going to explain to you about understanding how social media can be used for business and to make your mark on social media in that way. If you look, billions of people around the world as of this year use social media actively. 75% of all consumer research products and services will go through these channels. 90% of all recruiters will look at your profile before making any hiring decision. So this is a very significant thing for us to consider. And the statistics are just simply overwhelming and convincing. Now, the first thing is, when you go on social media for your business, first of all, identify what is your brand. Who are you? Are you baking cakes and pastries to sell online? Are you a building contractor who's very good at renovation, doing all kinds of painting and plumbing and whatnot to beautify and enlarge someone's house? Are you a lawyer offering an eclectic assemblage of services? Are you an accountant who can do all sorts of financial accounting for people? You must identify your target audience and what is it that you can offer and convince them. So brand identification is very important. The next thing is you must choose the appropriate platform. Always choose the right one. If you're going for professional networking, obviously you're going to have to go for LinkedIn. If you're going for Instagram, you can go there. You can do your visual storytelling. It's not only youngsters who do that. I know life coaches are doing that. Motivational coaches are doing that. I'm a tutor and a motivational coach. I also go there. There are many people who do that. Facebook is a community building tool, and it's a very good way to communicate with people. I mean, I've been on Facebook to Federal Express, and I was astounded in this social media form of business communication, a range of complaints about Federal Express. I'm very fond of a restaurant called Family Mart. It's a Japanese-owned enterprise located in my country here, Malaysia. And people go there and they praise Family Mart. I myself have praised them. I said, why don't you please introduce mocha coffee? And they answered me, YouTube, you can use it for your tutorials. I use it for my tutorials personally, and product demonstrations and thought building. So you must always choose the right one. Now, the very important thing here is creating engaging content. Whatever is it that you're offering must engage your audience because they are your future customers. They are your source of revenue. So you must be very authentic. What is the value you're going to give them? Are you going to educate them, motivate them, inform them, inspire them, try to sell them your products and services? And you must be consistent in your engagement with your customer base. So social media is excellent for that. And you must use all sorts of visuals, videos, and cartoons, live demonstrations of your product and services, where you directly communicate with your audience, who are your customer base. Very important. Another thing that you must consider is your professionalism and your privacy, because whatever you post is going to be there for perpetuity on social media. Whatever you tell is going to be there. If, as I told you, the complaints about Federal Express, the praise and praise about Family Mart on Facebook, amazing. So think before you post. Don't give funny things. You say, hey, hi guys, how are you today? Believe me, that's totally unprofessional. Even if you're just baking cakes and bread to sell through the internet, through social media, unprofessional. You say, hello, these are the things I offer. There are cooks and chefs who are willing to do catering service for you. They are very professional. Not to mention accountants, engineers, business executives, personal trainers. You must protect your personal information and you must engage positively. That means you're always positive with your crowd. You're only talking about the good things about your service. Never mind the service of another person. Your service, very good. As they say in German, wunderbar. Simply magnificent. You know? And be positive with them. Because they'll remember you for it. Another thing is, you must measure and adapt your success. You must track your metrics. Now, what is the growth rate of your audience? Are you always getting an audience? Are they coming and seeing you and say, and they go somewhere else, or they're coming to you consistently and finding out what is it that you can offer? Is this person who's doing this life coach? This person is teaching me about critical thinking. This person is teaching me how to cook very good dishes. This is a very good chef. And you must give feedback. Encourage your audience to provide input. As a Toastmaster, you know, feedback is nourishment for any Toastmaster. We know then we can improve ourselves. We can continue to do what is good about us, great about us, and to correct what is deficient. And always stay updated. And because social media trends are always evolving. There are new ones and desires, especially with the younger generation. They will have all sorts of interest in music and lifestyles. And if you're selling clothes, you must know who to sell your clothes to. The older people, particular type. Middle group, another type. Younger people, another type. So that is why it's so important. Look at these two quotes about social media. Social media can provide a conversational extension to a B2B company's nurturing programs. So said Ardat Albi, CEO of Marketing Interactions. Social media is not a media. It is a key to listen, engage, and build. That is what I told you. You are building your customer base. You're building your relationship with your customers, your audience, or your students. When I go on the internet or YouTube, I'm giving speeches. I'm training to be a very good public speaker. I'm also a tutor. I'm also a trainer. So we do that. So that is what it is, a way for people to listen and build and engage a relationship with you. So with that, I say thank you to all of you for listening and watching my PowerPoint slides and my explanations. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, second speaker of today's evening, Toastmaster Vijay Kumar. That was quite enthralling, listening about how social media can make transformation, provided we know how to use it. We'll give him a quick 1 minute to the evaluator to compile his evaluation. In the meantime, I request everybody to give their feedback to the second speaker of today's evening. You can use the chat. Thank you. So we led the genesis of the meeting with the first segment. Now we'll kickstart the second segment. And second segment is table topics, but that also is a project. And Toastmaster Ravinder, the president of this club, is attempting his level 2 project L2P2 project from persuasive influence. And the project talks about active listening. So he's going to quiz us on different topics and he's going to give a feedback. Timer to note, we have to give up 1 minute after he speak up to give a feedback. Timer Danish, you can show a green at 30 seconds and directly jump onto red once 1 minute is over. Okay. There is no kind of disqualification, but to tell her, yes, 1 minute is over, she should wrap it up. So this active listening, I'll be giving a feedback when I'm called by the G in the third segment. With that, the stage is all yours. Madam Toastmaster Ravinder Kaur.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Manoj. Before starting table topic session, I am highly grateful to everyone who is joining today's meeting on the occasion of International Women's Day. Kudos to you, everyone. And thank you so much, Toastmaster Vijay from Malaysia. Thank you so much, DTM Pitambran Nair from Bahrain. And thank you so much, Toastmaster Yusuf from Indonesia, and all our Indian fellow Toastmasters. Thank you so much for joining us today. So before taking much time, let me start my table topic session. As we all know why we all conduct this table topic session. We all are here to learn 4 major things, major skills. What are those? Anyone? Anyone from the audience?
Listening.
Yeah.
Organizing.
Second. Yeah. Yes. True. Third one.
delivering,
thinking,
Thinking. Yeah,
Yes.
good.
With
So we all know we usually conduct this table topic session in the Toastmaster International to practice impromptu speaking. And for those, table topic master is always there with new and interesting topics. On the occasion of International Women's Day, I have created the topic somewhat related to that. And this is my project as well. So I will do my level best. I request everyone to please use the word of the day as suggested by Toastmaster Grammarian Toastmaster Vijay, that is Genesis. If I talk about this word of the day, Genesis of Toastmaster International started 100 years before, back 1925, and I'm feeling very happy that I am a part of this year, and we are celebrating this year. Before joining this community, I was not sure how TI will help to create leaders, because leaders are not born, they are made. I still remember my last project was what makes me a leader. That was completely on that part. But now I am 100% confident that TI is in the process of creating more future leaders. And it's helping the women to come out of their comfort zone and show up their leadership skills. So who wants to join or volunteer this table topic? Who want to volunteer? Let me start with Toastmaster Prabhat. Toastmaster Prabhat, are you ready?
yes, always. Thank you.
Actually, you were very silent. So let me start with you. According
Before
to
that,
you,
before
yeah,
that, before that, I just forgot the word of the day.
Genesis. Toastmaster Vijay, kindly put that word of the day in the chat so that it will be helpful to all the guests as well as the guest Toastmaster. Yeah.
Genesis.
Yeah.
Genesis, the beginning.
Oh,
the beginning.
got it. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. So, are you ready, Toastmaster Prabha?
Yes.
Good. According to you, what are the two qualities that you see in women? According to you, what are the two qualities that you see in women? Over to you, Toastmaster Prabhat.
As we grew up as children, at my society, we were told there are basic two mothers to start with, Mother Earth and your mother who gave you birth. Whenever I see any lady, that thought impression that is in the back of my mind that comes to my mind automatically, that is, she is the epitome of patience and forbearance. The earth bears everything that you put into, good, bad, any damn thing. Similarly, any lady, we are quite unaware that what situations and what turbulence she goes through. And despite all that, she shows up and makes things up for all the people around, at home, at office, at any workplace. That is the genesis of tolerance in our society. And second attribute is love. That is the best thing to offer, I personally feel, from any lady. If a lady simply wishes, she can make the world much better place to live in, irrespective of the challenges and difficult situations around. The situation, the people, and the circumstances. Having said that, ladies per se, the science proves that they have an innate capacity to withstand all the challenging situations, difficulties than men. They are inherently embedded into their DNA. And that is why probably they have evolved in such a way that they have been epitomized in our society, especially in the eastern part of the globe. So that I pray all the women, all the well-being, and happy International Women's Day. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Prabhat, for your wonderful views on this question, that two qualities that you like in every woman. I am 100% on spot this, that Mother Earth and our biological mother, they are the one and only. You will never get another. And the two qualities that you discussed, that the turbulence she is facing in her life. The point is, if we are disturbing our Mother Earth, it gives us back everything. The earthquake or any kind of tornado, all these things. And the another second quality that is the love. The more you give, the more you get. If I add one more point in this, I have read somewhere, mother has an innate quality to multiply things. You give her 100 rupees, she will give you 1 lakh. There is nothing wrong if I say you give sperm and she will give you a beautiful kid. Thank you, timer. So the next Toastmaster, or no, let me invite guest you, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah. So are you ready?
Yes, I'm trying to listen very carefully.
Thank you. Toastmaster, you, sir. What are your views on why every woman deserves respect and recognition? What are your views? Why every woman deserve respect and recognition? Thank you, and over to you.
Respect and revolution, right?
Recognition.
Recognition.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, who believes that we come from the women? We have to recognize and respect our mothers, because without them, we won't be here. Imagine a mother was being pregnant for 9 months. We are in their wombs. And when we came to birth, the mother sacrificed her life between life and death. We have to respect our mother as much as possible, because without her, we will not be here anymore. And because of sacrifice, she did it willingly, with all her heart and her willingness. There's no complaint at all from her. And remember when we were children, we cried, we want this, we want that, we want to eat, we want to buy something. And mother always provide us with smile. She never complains. She never said, no, no, no. But she would say, yes, we will have that, but not now, maybe later on. With a lot of smiles, those things that we have to pay attention to. So we have to respect and recognize the mother, that without mother, we won't be here. Back to you, Table Topic Master.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Yusuf, for this Your wonderful views on why every woman deserves respect and recognition. You are 100% true. No women ask for anything. The thing is, she just needs your love, respect, and time. She may be seeking something from you, but every time she sacrifices from day to night. She faces every challenge from the birth till her last breath. The thing is, every time she cries, then again she starts a new day with genuine smile. Because the night has gone, a new day has arrived. So please start a new day with a new hope. And I will definitely salute to all the women, because I am also getting these kind of insights from my inspirational women. Thank you. And let's move to the another table topic speaker. Who wants to attempt? Okay, distinguished Toastmaster Pitambra Nair. Do Master kindly spotlight him. And distinguished Toastmaster Pitambra, are you ready?
Yes, topic master.
For you, I have a question. Any influential women you want to meet? Any influential women you want to meet? Over to you, distinguished Toastmaster Pitambra Nair.
Timer, before you count, I just want to say something here. We have guest Anand, Toastmaster, or he's still Toastmaster or not? He's Toastmaster now? Anand?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Because I recall when we were doing the process of chartering this club, the pre-chartering meetings, at that time also even Srikanth and Anand used to be here with us those days, 2021. So I just thought to say this to those members who may not be knowing that they were part and parcel of the process of this club in those days when we were about to start. Now, coming to the topic given to me. Sitting here miles away from my home, the most influential person, the most influential woman I wish to meet is my mom. Because she is the world for me. From my early childhood days, even till today, whatever I am, whatever I could achieve, whatever I did learn, I would say it is all because of that great lady. She's 90 now. The saddest part with her was that she was not able to go school beyond the 5th standard, because those days the next level of schooling was about 15 to 20 kilometers away from our village. She used to tell me, when the boys, those who are coming from school back, she used to wait for them to know what exactly they were taught on the day in school. Fast forward, when my daughter, she wanted to move out of my native place for her higher studies, my mom was advocating for her to that level that we could not even resist or thinking of resisting, because she knows the value, the power of education. Education, what needed for women. Ladies and gentlemen, for me, the most influential person on this Mother Earth is my mother. And if I get a chance to fly now, definitely that will be the happiest moment for me. Back to you, topic master.
Thank you so much, DTM Pithambran Nair, for your beautiful thoughts on this. The influential women you like to meet is your mother. And I think this question, if I throw to everyone, the same answer will be there. I love the story. I love the journey of your mother, how she couldn't got the education after the class 5th. But still, I am feeling proud that you are here in TI. You are running business in Bahrain just due to her. If I talk about me, I would love to say that if God ever give me another chance to come to this beautiful earth, another mother, I would love to have the same mother. Thank you. And by considering the time, it's 9:06, Toastmaster of the day. Can I have one more table topic speaker, or should I wind up?
Yes, we can go with the area director,
Yeah,
Anand,
sure.
Srikant.
Toastmaster Rohan.
Ravinder, I think I'll have a small talk with all of you after your meeting. So today you have to exclude me as a role player.
Okay, no problem.
So we
Thank
can
you.
give a chance to Anand or Srikant.
Okay. Yeah, D-Team Srikant. Are you ready?
Always.
What I should say. For you, there is a common saying, behind every successful man, there is a woman. But for you, this is not the question. Behind every successful woman, there is another woman. What is your point of view on this?
Thank you very much. It's a very interesting thought that behind every successful woman, there's a woman. But what we need to understand is the wholesome picture, because whether we like or not, we have to coexist with both of them. Men and women have to coexist. There is no differentiating when it comes to the point of success, because truly a success begins when you have both your hands clapping together to get the noise. So behind every successful woman, if there is a woman, there could be also a man, because everything put together makes a wholesome picture. It cannot be a lopsided development or lopsided success for any women without the support of a man. The role played by a man might not be as significant, because what happens is, for a woman, it is the emotional strength that she puts forward when it comes to being successful. Men lack a little bit of emotional strength. So if you look at society as a whole, a family being successful, a society being successful, and a nation thriving is a joint effort by the whole family called as humanity. We cannot deprive one from the other. We need to take all of them together and make this place successful, not just for men or women. We have to remember the generation that is following us has to have a beautiful planet Earth where life and sustenance is going to be as beautiful each one of us would dream about having for the future. So let's hold hands together. Let men and women don't differentiate between their individuality or their gender, because what is inside each one of them is that spark. What is there in a man is the same energy which is there in the women. The manifestation of that can be different, but put together, you can build a beautiful picture where you are in the frame, but not outside the frame. Thank you very much, and back to you.
Thank you so much, distinguished Toastmaster Srikant. I completely agree with you that there is always a man, but if I talk about the success behind a woman, there are the another women's, not a one. There can be anything. It can be mother, her mother, daughters, friends, sisters. But if I talk about a man, then he's absolutely her husband. He will not speak, but the thing is, he's an invisible air. We can't see the air. We can't see the road of air. That is the role of husband in the success of a woman. He always gives wings to a better half, just fly and reach the heights. That's all from my side. And with this, I conclude the table topic session. Thank you so much, everyone, for participating on this wonderful occasion of International Women's Day. Thank you, and over to you, Toastmaster of the Day.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Ravinder Kaur, for bringing in those topics which were in sync with today's theme, women, the greatness of women. So before progressing, if I'm not forgetting, who's told this quote? Woman, when you move about in your household service, woman, when you move about in your household service, your limbs sing like the hill stream among its pebbles. Woman, when you move about in your household service, your limbs sing like a hill stream among its pebbles. Again, a Nobel laureate from India, clues given. 1913, Nobel Prize.
You've been to another typo?
Yes, yes, yes. That is Tagore. With that, let's get on to the third segment of today's evening. And to conduct the third segment, I call upon the budding young man who has already floored us with his speech. Toastmaster Gaurav, take the meeting forward.
Thank you, Toastmaster Manoj, and it's nourishment time. So what we are waiting for, the nourishment, the improvement. So today we had two prepared speeches and one table topic session for which the evaluation will be done. So for the first speech evaluation, I'd like to call Toastmaster Manoj. Toastmaster Manoj, over to you for the feedback for the first prepared speech.
Thank you so much. Change, the only constant. Yes, a universal truth and well-crafted title, I could say. And the way you began enacting, portraying something that is happening in front of our eyes was quite relatable. We could all relate and see how you felt whatever happened in your office. Use of the space. Then the body gestures were quite appropriately used today. The content, again, it was carved with care. Well begun, wonderful middle, where you are talking about your own experience. And finally, you didn't forget give a takeaway for the audience. So a wholesome content carved and chiseled with care. Now, I find somewhere where it can be improved further is your vocal jugglery. Yes, you did enact the role play between your boss and you. But there was a scope of bringing in vocal jugglery or vocal variety. Hi Gaurav, what's up? Boss, why so many changes? What we have been doing? Why do you want to change? Bring in bit of vocal variety that's going to add a punch to your delivery. I love the open palm gesture of you use. It's always better to have your palms facing the audience. That radiates energy. But when you use your palm pushing it, unless it is there, something related to your talk, it is bit not too very comfortable for the audience. You used it like this once or twice. So be careful, unless you are showing something, but it is always better to put it to the side. Have the open palms, but if you do it like this, it like it is coming on my face. It's not very comfortable. So be careful about this gesture. Then comes the facial expressions. If you could bring in those facial expressions as for the emotions, when you're unhappy with so much of changes, it should be seen from your face. And once you're elated and you knew that, yes, this I need to adapt to make an impact, that should also show in your face. If you can bring in, you are going to take your talk to the next level. But overall, I loved the project objective was talk about the change management, and you have done it with LM. Your gestures and your content were of high order, bring in this little bit of vocal jugglery to make an impact. Thank you. Over to the general evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Manoj, for the feedback. Now I would like to call DTM Shri Pitambram for the feedback for the second prepared speech. So DTM Pitambram, over to you.
Mr. General Evaluator, fellow Toastmasters, and Speaker Toastmaster Vijay Kumar. What we have witnessed that 9-slide presentation of close to 7 minutes is how social media can make an impact in your brand, be it in personal or it in your business. The slides itself were self-explanatory, emphasizing how important it is in the modern world using social media for promoting your products, your brand, or even yourself. There were certain areas where the speaker was giving us about the details, like 75% of consumer products are being marketed through or being promoted through social media. 90% of recruiters goes into the social media profile of the job seekers. Something very interesting. That shows the power of this new tool, I would say, when it comes to communication. Now, the key highlights, as I said, were this. Now, coming to the real challenge for me as an evaluator is, I feel this project is of a level 4 project. That is, using social media or making a social media presence. It is in line with that project, what the speaker delivered. And what the project objective what given to me is understanding the communication style of the speaker, and of course, what are the effects of communication styles on him or his style on others. When I look into that aspect of the project, Toastmaster Vijay, I thought that even when you present this speech, there is a area where you can incorporate your communication style into this. For example, you were saying about the words, the power, how you need to use. Same way, at least try to incorporate those aspects so that the project requirement, when it comes to a project requirement, if it is a generalized speech, I'm completely okay with the content, the way you explained, everything is in line. But the project requirement, if it is matching, whether me as an evaluator, as an audience, was able to understand the different communication style, what Toastmasters envision, or the different communication style, what you had, that was missing for me. Overall, a wonderful presentation. My recommendation is, again, looking into the speech objective and deliver the speeches will be making much more beneficial as a speaker. You being a renowned trainer, renowned coach, I thought that was what I was expecting from you. Overall, I would say, I know I took an extra time because of this. I was in a bit of confusion whether I should refer it or not. But then my self belief didn't stop me to mention without mentioning that it is not the right thing. So I suggest you to revisit the project objective and look into the real aspects of the project. However, your presentation was spot on what you talk, whether irrespective of the project objective. Back to you, general evaluator.
Kamran, for the lovely evaluation. Now, before I submit my final general evaluator report, I'd like to call upon my three pillars who have been
Gaurav,
aggressively
Gaurav, if I can stop you, you need to call me again to give the evaluation of TTM today.
Okay, sorry, I missed that. Thank you, Toastmaster Manoj. So, for the third segment was the table topic segment, and for which it was under a project, and for which the evaluation will be done by Toastmaster Manoj. For this, I'd like to request Toastmaster Manoj to present the evaluation for Toastmaster Ravinder TTM session for today. Over to you,
Thank you.
Toastmaster Manoj.
Thank you so much, General Evaluator. Toastmaster Ravinder, you took on 4 speakers today, and the topics, as I told you, it was quite relatable and good. Now, the project objective was active listening. And as an active listener, it's like giving a vote of thanks after each speaker has spoken. You have to bring in the beauties that you found in their speech. And we should avoid adding anything to that. We should not add our ideas. We need to bring out what they spoke, what he or she spoke, and what you like. Now, coming on to the first speaker, Toastmaster Prabhat, 2 qualities you see in women. There you brought in about, yes, he did speak about motherhood. I talked about his own mother, biological mother, and motherhood. But there you added motherhood, it gives. And it not only gives, but if you put something, then it harms us, like the natural calamities that comes up. More you give, more you get. This concept somehow was not there when Prabhat spoke about the 2 qualities he sees in mother. But you brought in that negative concept that should have been avoided. Now coming on to guest issue, the topic was views on every woman deserve respect and recognition. Here again, you did bring out the gist, love, respect, time. These are the 3 aspects that a woman requires, but that was not spoken by the speaker. These are the 3 aspects that a woman needs. He rather talked about his own mother. The complete 2 minutes that guest Yusuf took, it was about his own mother who sacrifices willingly. So that aspect should have been highlighted. But bang on when you gave the feedback for DTM Pitambar. Influence a woman you want to meet. There you did showcase the active listening skill. When you spoke, yes, I love the story, the journey of your mother who couldn't get her education beyond 5th, but has made you the way you are today. That was bang on. That is what is required when you give the feedback for everybody. What they speak from there, what is the thing that you got, what enlightened you or what you like. And finally, it was DTM Srikant. There again, you did wonderfully well. Always, he talked about the coexistence of man and woman. Though your topic was behind every successful woman, there's another woman. You did correct that the perspective of the topic was this, which he failed to address. But more than that, as an active listener, I should have brought out certain good aspects that he spoke. So that's my feedback for you. It's a wonderfully well done because you did it for the first time, did it well. But whenever you do it, you have to bring out what he or what the speaker speaks. That's the project objective. Thank you. Over to the general evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Manoj. So before I present my final report for general evaluator for today's meeting, I would like to call the three most important people for today's meeting who have been watching each and every word what we spoke, what we meant, and how we delivered. So for this, I would like to call our timer for today, Toastmaster Danish, to share his report for today's meeting. Over to you, Toastmaster Danish.
Thank you, General Evaluator. Let me share my screen first. Is my screen visible?
Not yet.
No, it has not come up as of now.
Privacy settings. Oh. Okay. Now it is visible, right?
Yeah. Yes,
Now
it
it
has
has
come up.
come.
Okay. So for the prepared speech round, Toastmaster Gaurav took 7 minutes and 10 seconds, while Toastmaster Vijay Kumar took 8 minutes and 10 seconds. So Toastmaster Vijay Kumar is disqualified for the voting. For the evaluation round, Toastmaster Manoj took 3 minutes and 15 seconds while evaluating Toastmaster Gaurav, and DTM Pitambram took 4 minutes and 17 seconds. Again, Toastmaster Manoj while evaluating Toastmaster Ravinder took 3 minutes and 30 seconds. For the table topic speech round, Toastmaster Pravat took 2 minutes and 15 seconds, while for the evaluation, Toastmaster Ravinder took 1 minute and 15 seconds. For the table topic session, guest Yusuf took 2 minutes and 15 seconds, while for his evaluation, Toastmaster Ravinder took 1 minute and 10 seconds. For tabletop for DTM Pitambram took 2 minutes and 12 seconds. For her evaluation, Toastmaster Ravinder took total 45 seconds. For the last speaker, DTM Shrikant took 2 minutes and 4 seconds, while for his evaluation, Toastmaster Ravinder took 52 seconds. All the speakers, excluding today's second speaker Vijay Kumar and today's and his evaluator DTM Pitambram is disqualified for the voting. Rest all the speakers are qualified for the voting. Thanks, and back to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Danish, for keeping the records of all the seconds that we spent today. Now, I would like to call the R counter. So, Toastmaster Samriddhi, can you share your report for today's meeting?
Thank you, Toastmaster Gaurav. First of all, let me know, am I audible and visible?
You are audible, but have you
I'm
shared
not.
something?
No, I haven't shared something.
So you
Actually,
are
there is yes, yes.
no worries. You are audible and visible. Go ahead.
So as my responsibility was to look at the pause fillers and repetitive words. After attentively listening to all the speakers today, I didn't find any repetitive and pause filler words. Although I would like to say that there were uh, short sentences used in order to gather thoughts, and right amount of pause was taken. So this was aptly found, so that there were no pause filler was used anywhere, either in table topics or prepared speeches. So this is my report as of now. Thank you, and over to you, Toastmaster
Thank you,
Gaurav.
Accounter, for this. Thank you, Accounter, for this lovely positive report from your side. And I see the improvement, so that is giving a lot of encouragement to everybody. Now, I'd like to call our grammarian, that is Toastmaster Vijay. Toastmaster Vijay, can you share the report for today's meeting from your side? Over to you,
Yes, please.
Toastmaster Vijay.
Yes. Among the incorrect sentences and phrases used was every organizations. When you talk about every, you're talking about a lot of them. So we just say every organization. We're just talking about one organization, that organizations. Another one which I couldn't fully understand was great experience as a pressure. This one, I'm not sure what he meant. Another sentence is one of the important thing is that it should be one of the important things, because you're talking about one thing. So then we must always add an S. And another one was my mom was educating for her. I'm not quite sure what he meant by that. Now, for some excellent words and phrases, in my experience as a grammarian, sometimes you come across more than one high quality expression. And today I've got three of them, four of them. One is, she is the creator, the Shakti. Quite frankly, I think we can all tell about our mothers that way. Even my mother, she's 94 with one lung working. I don't know how the lady is living. I think it's because of love I show for her. Another thing is, be the change you want to see. Now, that's a very nice phrase. I'm going to remember that. Another one is, my mom, sorry, you are in the frame, but not outside the frame. Now, that will really make you think as to what was meant. So it's another very excellent phrase and sentence. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vijay, for this lovely detailed report. And I think that was a good one from my side. Now it's time to share with the team the general evaluator report from my side. So overall, the meeting started on time, and Toastmaster Samriddhi started this meeting with great energy, great enthusiasm, and great welcome. She beautifully handed over to the presiding officer, Toastmaster Ravinder, and Toastmaster Ravinder gave a lot of good references. So, with a reference of Guru Nanak example, she handed over to Tmod Manoj. So, Manoj ji, Toastmaster Manoj started with women empowerment, and he let us know the importance of 8th March. Frankly, I was not aware about the importance why we are celebrating 8th March as a Women's Day, because women have got the right to vote on this particular day. So that was a great knowledge for me. Apart from this, Toastmaster Manoj gave the nuggets of knowledge at every interval. So that it was a great knowledge session, which we would have not expected as a topic that was selected, but it was a great knowledge session. At this point of time, the presiding officer missed to introduce the guest, which Toastmaster Manoj beautifully took it over. But I recommend that the presiding officer should have introduced the guest at that point of time. Then coming to the tag team introduction, all the players introduced their role very well. Though what I would recommend that the timer should have done the background check during the introduction. We missed on that part, and grammarian should be ready with the word of the day. Though he introduced his role very well, so he should be ready. Again, in terms of the speeches, the evaluations feedback has been given. So it was good, engaging speeches, and today we utilized every second with the great inputs by everybody. In terms of the final evaluation done, so the timer the timer shared his detailed report in the Excel with the detailed understanding of how much time is used by all the speaker. So that was very good detailed report that was prepared. The same thing I was expecting from our counter and grammarian. Nevertheless, they covered the topic by speaking us very well. So overall, I think today we had a great meeting. Today we had a great session, and today we had a great knowledge with all of us sharing. So with this, I think I like to hand it back to Tmod for taking this meeting forward, and that was my final general evaluator report for today.
So
So over to
sorry
you,
for
Toast.
sorry for the
Thank you.
interruption.
Yeah.
So being the Zoom master of the day, it's my duty to announce the poll and the certifications. So I request everyone to kindly poll and vote for the best speaker and best evaluator. So here I launch my poll.
Thank you. Thank you. As you
Thank
are
you,
voting for it,
Tanisha. Manoj, over to you.
I said, as you are voting, let's give a grand salute to all the women who are making it possible for all of us who have a wonderful life. If they are not there, there won't be any color. There won't be any kind of emotions. And there won't be we existing, we sharing our ideas. With that, I also end my session and I give the podium back to the presiding officer of the day. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Manoj Lenka. Let's invite Area Director, Toastmaster Roma.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ravinder. And, every time whenever I visit Chalk and Duster, I feel really proud for one reason, because whenever I see any meeting I attend of yours, you keep the benchmark of Toastmaster high in terms of quality of meeting, and especially the evaluations, because frankly, being a AD, we kind of visit a lot of clubs, and I've seen slowly and steadily people, the evaluations goes around that people have stopped thinking that evaluation is for the benefit of the speaker. They start thinking that if I'll give some straight evaluations, person might feel bad, and they kind of duck out the evaluations. But today I really felt good, because everyone, be it the speech evaluations, be it the table topic project evaluation, or finally the project quality evaluation, I mean, the overall meeting quality, I felt everyone was pretty straight and crisp, and everyone was having only one motto I could sense, and that was to improve, the other person's capability, to help that person grow, be in terms of public speaking, be it in terms of active listening, or so and so forth of playing any role. So I really love that. And I wanted actually, I think last week me and Ravinder had some discussion about it, because we kind of, off late, being the kind of nature she is, we, have a lot of chit chat, just a casual chit chats around. And I can see the pressure that she is always into it. And we kind of always discuss on the DCP goals and what we can do for further to improve the clubs and all. So now again, you might have seen March has come, and every time this club, last year this club was a President Distinguished Club. This time you already achieved 5 goals, education goals. Only worry is because of the membership. Till now, the club may not reach to the distinguished position. You are eligible, but since we have DTMs also over here, we know the basic criteria, which says that base plus 3 or 20. So when on in July 2024, when this year was started, CND, Chalk and Duster had 15 members. So till you are not 15 plus 3, before 30th June, you will not get the status of distinguished club. And I can see Ravinder, she is kind of pushing hard. And by the way, congratulations, Samruddhi. You are I suppose you are the recent one that has joined the club. So thank you for helping the club, and I'm sure the kind of quality they are conducting the meeting, your intentions of joining this club would be definitely fulfilled. But my request to all of you, all members over here, there are a lot of senior members that I can see, that please try to maintain your membership and kindly renew it, because just for the club like this, there are 2, 3 other clubs in District 98 where the quality is pretty high. But just because of a membership, those clubs are kind of, going to face some issues. This Titan Club Award has been, specifically been announced. So by 15th of March, my request to all of you is that please support this Chalk and Duster, and get it to the path of distinguished, select distinguished, and president distinguished, because you actually deserve it. And one more thing, area level contest is on 23rd March. I know some of you have asked a question that, but this is why we can't participate. But this year onwards, I mean, the COVID session, as per TI now, COVID is long gone. So they have given a mandate, and it's not just in this district, but all the districts of Toastmasters International. Area onwards, all contests will be physical. So I have requested Ravinder, and I'm requesting Manoj again to you that being a club winner, actually in area level, there are every 2 members, first and second, can represent the club. So please try to make it for 23rd. And the way I have scheduled the events are something that if you can travel in the morning and if you want to go back in the evening, you guys can do that. So please try to make it because entire this time area U1, U2, U3, U4. That means almost like all the division contest, similar to division contest, all the clubs and their winners will be performing for ISC and TTM. So a request is there, whomsoever is in Mumbai, Pravat, you are there. Please do join and support your club. And Manoj and Ravinder being first in ISC and first in TT, if you can make it to the area contest, I would love to, meet all of you and see you over there. So that's what I wanted to urge, and that's why I wanted to join the meeting, nothing else. So that's it, Ravinder, for you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Roma, for joining us today on this wonderful occasion. After Toastmaster Roma, let's hear something from DTM Shrikant.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you
please
very
share your
much.
feedback.
Thank you. As area director rightly mentioned, Chalk and Duster never fails to impress me whenever I get a chance to attend the meeting. And it's wonderful to have senior members like Toastmaster Manoj and general evaluator, and one gentleman who was the grammarian was brilliant. He had taken down the notes and he has shared everything, and every one of you have the capacity and the capability to perform an outstanding way that you started raising the bar of every meeting of those Chalk and Dusters. So what my suggestion would be is that at the end of every meeting, what I would request you is if you can take a few minutes and sit back and try to analyze the strength that you have in the role that you have played in the just concluded meeting, and what can you improvise on? What is that you can give more to the subsequent roles that you take up in the next meeting? So this is how individually you start growing. And what happens is when you have this growth, you are a person who's going to share it with others. And that's how the club grows, because I represent a club which was started in the year 2004. It is the first club of Tamil Nadu called as Chennai Toastmasters Club. And we follow this principle of each individual empowering themselves and then sharing it with others. So we, on an average, maintain a membership of 50 to 55 active members. So every person who comes to the meeting, every person who joins for the first time has something to take away, though they might be new, but there is somebody who's sitting next to them and giving them feedback and encouragement. And the membership starts growing vibrantly. So you should be the brand ambassador for your club individually, and you should spread the word among the community, especially among youngsters and women, and make sure that Toastmasters is not just about speaking, it's about empowering every individual. And that is what is required in our country right now. We are being empowered, but we need to empower in such a way that the change for the whole world begins from India. And you and I have a responsibility, and we have taken the first step as a Toastmaster. Let's join hands and move forward and make an impact to the world community, where everybody is looking up to India for leadership and women empowerment. So this is my humble request. Thank you once again. It was brilliant to be among the wonderful ladies and be a part of today's meeting. I wish you well and God bless you all. Thank you very much and good night from Chennai.
Thank you. Thank you so much, DTM Shrikant, for these beautiful words. Let's hear from Toastmaster Yus, sir. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah, please share your feedback.
Well, thank you very much, first of all. It's a lovely meeting, even though this is a bit late for me in Indonesia. But you have got a good meeting, starting with the prepared speeches, table topic evaluation, and everything is done very, very well. I believe that this is a great club in India as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Yusuf. My apology for staying here till late. And with this, I wind up the meeting number 182. And
So
I request,
Ravinder, kindly
please
allow
share
me to share the certificates.
Yeah, please share the result.
So
I completely forgot. Thank you.
okay. So it's time for the announcement of the position holders of today's meeting. And just a bit. Is my screen visible to everyone? Okay.
Yes.
So the first category, for the best role player goes to Toastmaster Manoj for the best role player of the day. Kudos to Toastmaster Manoj. And the next category we have the best auxiliary role player of the day is none other than Toastmaster Vijay Kumar. So kudos to Toastmaster Vijay Kumar for wonderfully playing auxiliary role. And the last but not the least, the best table topic speaker of the day, who is none other than DTM Shrikant. So DTM Shrikant, kudos to you, and kudos to all the speakers and everyone for sharing and for sharing their experiences with us. So this is all about it. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Master Tanisha, for sharing the results. And now the meeting number 182 is officially closed. Now the session is open for the networking. Thank you everyone for joining
So
today.
Ravinder, I request everyone to kindly turn on their cameras for the group picture.
Yeah. Yeah, you can stop recording also.
All right.